Hello, my friends. Today is a special day because today is super full moon in Scorpio. And for those of you who may have followed me for a while or you basically just follow the moon cycles, you know full moon is a great day to release whether you have projects or ideas or things you want to socialize and tell the world. It's a great time to launch or release. And I also know that it's a great time if you have anger or frustration or things that you need to forgive. It's a great time to release that all, because after all, if you're angry with somebody, you're actually holding it in your body regardless of the other person know it or not. So it's a great time to release what doesn't belong to you and things that you want to shake it off. It's a great time to release, but also the great time for sharing things that you've been working on or things you want to launch. Which brought me here to tell you I'm now officially launching more planners. Uh, so I've been so busy in the last couple of months and therefore haven't been around social media as much, or even my podcast is taking a hiatus because just too much work. And from a little idea of I just want to find a planner and a journal combined that I can really have a creative and productive week that really suits me and is pretty and it's fun. I just couldn't find something that works for me. So I couldn't sleep and I just have this idea to have to create this goddess planner. And from the 2021 version, now I've expanded to the second edition, which has the undated version, so you can start anytime. It's exactly the same, which have the monthly and weekly planning, and it's once again, guys, it's absolutely colorful. Obviously, it talks about moon cycles because that's like a given. Because as women, I definitely think that there are days in the month that we're more creative and productive, and there are days that we just need more rest, and we need to give a permission to do that. And that's the self-care and component of all that, honoring the cycle, honoring the time, honoring your body. And so I put this into practice, as in, if I know these are the days I'm most creative and productive, for instance, now, full moon, or versus the days that just before new moon, which we feel more tired and we just need to reflect and relax and recharge, then I don't plan as much. So I observe my ebb and flow in terms of like creating and planning my work. So obviously it's absolute in creating this plan, and not a lot of planner out there have that element, and some planners have a lot of these sort of spiritual elements for journaling, but not enough in terms of the productivity piece, which I love. That's why I have to create this myself. Crazy, I know. So there's obviously the monthly thing, which is I have the universe to-do list as well as my to-do list. And the full moon and the new moon journal pages, which today it's a perfect time to write down after you meditated or when you just have some quiet time. And then obviously the weekly, which is talking about weekly just to-do lists and appointments, and my favorite, habit tracker and body check-in. Like I think this is so important. Every week we need to spend at least 5-10 minutes to do a body mind check-in and just ask ourselves how we're feeling, how we're doing, what our body needs, what our mind needs. And that's why I think for me these are essential. So, and I want it to be in one place. So I have created all these sort of pages for myself for a long time, but I just got tired of having pages and print out, and I want them into one book. And I couldn't find a planner out there that really matches it. And I like different colors. So every month it features a different color and water drawing. So got flowers, crystals, stars, and coral. I know it's a bit crazy, but I just couldn't let it go. And I have to create these things. And so I did. And so my friends also telling me they love this planner, but they want it smaller. Because I needed a 8x10 really big one. And my friends wanted a smaller one. So I created also a smaller version. This is a 6x9. So these both are hardcover, really sturdy. And then other friends said that they want paperback. So that's why the last 2 months has been crazy. I've been creating the hardback, paperback version. And guess what? I also have a new one, which is a daily planner. Because actually, to be honest, I use my daily planner daily because I find it, like, you see, like, I'm not joking. It's really my handwriting. I found it super important to just have 5 minutes in the morning to plan my day, check in, and also bring them. I don't know about you. If I don't write down my ideas and to-dos and little this and that, I just can't relax. Or I don't feel as focused, and then sometimes I just forget. So I needed my daily planner for myself, and I didn't think I would do this. But then I put it into like a book format as well. And then I thought, every week, this is actually my daughter coloring it. So at the end of the week is perfect time to journal and write down some thoughts and things that I need to, express to myself, or maybe thinking ahead. I don't know. And I like to be creative. So at the end of the week, I thought I would put a coloring or a creative activity. So I think I have maze, I have coloring, I have all sort of stuff. I have like creative writing exercise and drawing exercise in this. So see, this is my favorite. This is a maze. Isn't it cool? So anyway, that was what happened the last 2 months, that I supercharged my creativity and I created all this planner, and now they're on sales, hardback, paperback, 6x9, 8x10, you name it. And I want to share with you all for this full moon. And once again, it's not just about me telling you about this planner. One of the things I really wanted to share with my community is to talk about how important it is for women to embrace our dreams. So, I have 2 jobs, 2 kids, but this is what I want to do. So in my spare time, I make these planners because it's about pursuing what calls from the inside of us, pursuing what really matters for us. It could be a creative project, it could be I don't know, it could be something else, it could be pursuing a sport or another hobby, but something that it's really you and that you feel alive when you do it. And that's what I've been doing believe it or not. And so today is a full moon. It's a great day to share this with other people, whether you have a dream or an idea, or you want to socialize with people that you want to start a business, or you want to try a new hobby. Maybe you want to, get a couple of friends to try with you. I don't know. But it's about, letting it go, let it go out there. And I think it's really exciting. And one other thing I keep talking about is that as women, not only we want to pursue our dreams, we want to stay fit, we want to stay healthy, we want to take care of our mind and the body. So we got a lot going on. And so I do this planner because keep myself organized, planning ahead, but also remind myself to check in with my body, check in with my thoughts, do some creative exercise, take the quiet time. And I find it is super important to recharge that way. So that's why I created these products. But it's mainly because I think for us as women, we want to do it all, and we want to do it great. And so I wanted to make things to help people to achieve that as well. And I myself is like a guinea pig, but hey, that's what I love to do. And so I hope you will enjoy using this planner. There's some free sample you can download and print it out from my website. You just go to my website, sewingvito.com, and you can find all this planner on my store as well. And so fun times ahead. I want all of you to think about what is that really you want to achieve or create in the next couple of months. Today it's a great day to really hone it in and maybe express it to someone else, or even to yourself. Write it out, put it down in your journal. But I want you to really embrace it. And as women, we want to have it all, and we can. But it's all about living strategically, really have your heart in the right place and know what truly matters, having the clarity. And obviously, we need energy, vitality to help us to achieve all that, which again, looking after yourself, it's the number one thing to help you to achieve all that. So I hope these concepts sounds true to you and you resonate with it, because in the next coming days, I'm going to release 1 video a day, which is my top tips and lessons I've learned to help me to maintain my good health, like my wellness, well-being and my vitality, and things that I found it really helpful to improve my creativity and productivity. So my top 10 tips, really, I wanted to share with my community. So I'm going to post a video every day, no string attached. It's absolutely free. I just wanted to tell people what I've been doing and using that I think is super useful, and I want to share them. So they're just short tips but make a huge difference. Also, part of it is how to use my planners or other planners most effectively, and what it is that we can really hone in and get our clarity and energy back. And so I hope you enjoy my upcoming videos. So this is a little sampler and a little exciting announcement, I suppose. So I hope you're doing well, and I'm super excited to talk to you more now with all this done. So I see you tomorrow.